Grandstand's SANFL match of the day in round 7 is the game between Central District and Sturt at the Elizabeth Oval. And Chris, I would have thought this is actually a 50-50 game. Centrals are certainly not in good form.
Gee, haven't Centrals come back to the pack after such a dominant decade of football? They're a young team that's still rebuilding under Roy Laird. The younger players are finding a bit of time to gel. Some of the experienced players need a bit of time to stand up there as well. Paul Thomas has been in stellar form, but it's just some of those mid-level players that are really struggling to get some touch, Crossy.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They've only had the one win this season, and certainly the same can be said of the Double Blues. Now, we know they were bottom last season, but they had some encouraging signs. But this season, again, they've found it hard to string a win.
Look, part of it is too, it's that AFL players going in and out of the structure a little bit, and that makes it hard for Seamus Maloney to really get a consistent game plan, I suppose, and they're not knowing if he's got players there week in, week out. Young lads like Ziggy Vitkunas are really seizing the opportunity though, isn't he? He's been fantastic for them in attack, but he needs some help up there. Matthew Doldig's playing very well as well, but it's around half forward in the middle. They really need to get some consistency out of the playing list.
Look, it's hard to tip against the Bulldogs. They've won 14 of their past 15 games against Sturt at the Ponderosa. Would you go so far as to think that the Double Blues can win, though?
Look, having said that, the last game we did against these teams last year, Sturt were very good for the first half, but they ran out of legs a little bit in that second half and their outside ball got shut right down. I think we'll see the same again this year. It'll be a very tight and competitive first half, but the Bulldogs should have a good second half and should get over the line.
That's the word. So there's the whole round 7 of SANFL football. Starts on Friday night with West Adelaide hosting Port Adelaide at the Richmond Oval. And then on Saturday afternoon, the game of the round is the Central Sturt game, of course, and then North playing the Eagles at Prospect, and then that night it will be South against Norwood down at Noarlunga.